Hey everyone, today I am going to share with you kind of a mixture of a clean with me and decorate with me. So basically, I need to clean the house and I also would like to redecorate in a way. Let me explain. I really like putting out my fall decor like at the beginning of October, like pumpkins and stuff like that. And then closer to the end of October, I like to put out my Halloween decor. I put all that away already. Because I took down all of my Halloween decor, I'm gonna put back up my fall decor, and this is something that I kind of have been doing for a few years, where like I decorate for fall and then I add my Halloween stuff to it, and then I take away my Halloween stuff and kind of rearrange my fall things again to be fall decor. And I think that that still makes sense because we are going into Thanksgiving, and I think that fall decor kind of, you know, blends in well with that. I don't have anything Thanksgiving in particular decor, so fall is just what it's gonna be. So this may seem a little late to a lot of you, but for me, it's just, I don't want a gap between Halloween and Christmas decor. So we're going back in with some fall decor. I'm gonna take you along with me, and first thing I wanna do is actually go through, maybe really quickly, what I have as far as fall decor. So I'm gonna take you through the bin and show you some items.
I have two bins of fall decor to go through. So I have this one with the wreath that takes up a lot of the room, and then I have another one that I have packaged with tons of bubble wrap that has a bunch of pumpkins. So here I'm just kind of going through a bunch of the things that are in these bins. I have accumulated a lot of my fall decor over the years, so a lot of these things have just been accumulated and I've gotten from various places. I've also gotten some of these things from the Dollar Tree. I do like to get little pumpkins from there. I also have some sets of pumpkins, so you'll see some pumpkins are very similar to one another. I just have them in different colors or different sizes, which is kind of nice because then I can keep color cohesiveness when I decorate, and then also they all have different looks to them as well. So some are cleaner lines, some are more rustic looking, so that I can have a different look for each room. I really like doing that and having those different options. It helps me when I do go ahead and decorate. So you'll kind of see that theme as I show you the different rooms that I have decorated with these items, and see which items I end up pairing together. Also, as you'll notice, I do like to pack littler pumpkins and decor inside of larger items that have the space to put it inside. So like these little pumpkin jars, for instance, that's really helpful when saving space for when I am storing these items, because I don't want to have too many boxes filled with decor taking up space in our basement. So I do try and puzzle piece things together. So this is pretty much what is in that first bin, and just have the packing supplies still in the bin. And now we're just gonna really quickly go through the second bin here. It's mostly just my bigger items, so my wreath, my larger pumpkins, and more of some Dollar Tree things as well. I also have in here at the bottom, you'll see kind of at the end here, is something that we actually put together with a bunch of fall items from last year.
Now that I've shown you a lot of stuff, let's actually start cleaning. We're gonna start with the bathrooms. As always, I always start with the bathrooms. I feel like they're always like the most important thing that need to be cleaned. So This bathroom is our main master bathroom, and honestly, I don't really have a whole lot of decor that kind of goes in here. I didn't want to do any oranges. I didn't want to do any stark colors. Wanted to keep it kind of light and bright in there. I do have like a blue shower curtain kind of thing going on, but the rest is pretty much like white and grays. So I felt like these whitewashed little pumpkins that I actually got from the Dollar Tree last year, I think. I put them in the back of the toilet area just because that was kind of the only ledge that doesn't really get used and makes sense to do that. Now on to the second bathroom, and I'm just gonna do a little clip here of me sweeping because I didn't get a clip of that in the master bathroom. But basically I'm doing the same exact thing. This bathroom is just a lot smaller, so it takes a little less time. But this bathroom I really like to decorate, and so some of these things are actually new from this year. I purchased actually thrifting, but I'll show you that thrift haul later. So I'm kind of skipping around a little bit here, but that's okay. Stay tuned for that because I have some more items that I will share with you in that video. But anyway, I have some things on the shelves here, and I kind of decorated it. I do kind of have one blank space, but I kind of put toilet paper there. I would like to have something to actually decorate there, but I didn't want to do another pumpkin or something like that. I wanted something a little bit different. You'll notice in this video I have a lot of pumpkins, and I love pumpkins to decorate with, but like it gets to be a lot of pumpkins all together, and it's nice to kind of mix it up, which is why I really like kind of having these little books that actually match the color of the curtains perfectly in this bathroom, and they're also very fall colors. So I got those. I have this little jar thing on top. I felt kind of tied it in. And that's kind of my different thing from pumpkins in the bathroom, but I think it came together really well. If you enjoy these type of videos or any kind of other videos such as fashion, beauty, hauls, thrifting, I've been really into that lately. Just stick with me, hang out here, subscribe. I do tons of different videos, anything that really relates to my interests and my life, I like to share with you guys. So let's move on to my office. I love to decorate my office. The only thing is I don't have a lot of space to decorate. I have these 2 shelves on the wall, and that is it. So that is what I ended up decorating. So I'm going to show you kind of me doing the process of that and figuring out what I'm going to end up with. And this took a little bit of rearranging, and eventually I got to a point where I really liked the top shelf, but then I didn't have a whole lot left over for the bottom shelf. And again, it's a lot of pumpkins, tons and tons of pumpkins. So I just didn't want to overwhelm it, and I was kind of sticking with more of a bright orange color theme with some accents of gold and silver and brass and bronze, kind of that kind of look. So as you can tell, the second shelf is only kind of half done, but it's okay. For now, it's fine. Next, I'm going to take you into the living room and the kitchen. So that's where I have the rest of the decor kind of spread out. There's not a whole lot, so I'm just going to kind of go through this stuff pretty quickly, but basically in front of our fireplace we have these lanterns, and I like to decorate those up a little bit. I did a little bit of something here, but it's not extravagant. Like when I did the Halloween stuff, which I didn't film because I only had it up for a very short amount of time, it was a lot there, but it wasn't super cohesive either. So I gotta figure out a way to really make this section pop and be more festive for the holidays. So we'll see. Maybe I can do a little bit better for Christmas, but we're not there yet. Kind of just show you around the living room, just little bits and bobs of things that I placed in random places, just to put it somewhere and to have it be a little bit more fall around the house. We don't have a lot of spots to put things, like shelves or furniture pieces to put things on top of, so I just kind of made do with what we have right now. Moving on into the dining room, I only have a couple of things on the ledge there, like the window ledge. I didn't do anything for the table. We just don't have a lot for that right now, and I have kind of kept my eye out for something for that, but it just is a little bit hard because I feel like it would get moved every time we sit down to eat. So for now, we're leaving that how it normally is, and then let's move into the actual kitchen area. I have a little bit of decorations above the microwave here, just because, again, it was a surface area that does not get used. The rest of the surface area of the kitchen countertops is used all the time and is usually pretty full. Next spot in the kitchen is above the cabinets. So we have kind of this empty space, and I guess that's kind of nice because we have nowhere else to decorate in the kitchen. So I think this is the second time that I thought, oh, well, I can put decor up there. So this time around, I kind of created a couple of little vignettes, I guess you could say, and just created little clusters of decor in each section above the cabinets. So I'm going to kind of show you what that looks like, and they all kind of go together because they are up high. I tried to choose items that were bigger so that you could see them, because when I was originally doing it with smaller items, you couldn't really see them, and it wasn't like giving the height that it needed. So that was something that I did play around with a little bit at first. And I actually really like how these turned out. I think this might be one of my favorite areas that I decorated.
Almost forgot to show you the decorative kitchen towels that I had that I put out for the fall time. I've got a cute little latte one, and then also a orange Gather and Blessed.
So thank you for coming along and doing a little bit of cleaning up with me, and also some redecorating of my fall decor. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love watching these kinds of things for inspiration, and it just is fun for me to watch because then it gets me motivated to do it. And I'm curious, when you are done with Halloween, if you decorate for Halloween, do you take it down and then have a gap of no holiday decor before putting up Christmas? Or do you switch back to fall like I do? Or what do you do in that gap of time? Let me know. I'm very interested to know from you guys how you decorate during the fall time, whether that be just fall in general, Halloween, maybe you decorate for Thanksgiving differently. Let me know. I want to hear from you guys. All right, I will see you all next time. I hope you all have a wonderful and beautiful rest of your day. Bye everyone. Take care.